Savings enthusiasts dissatisfied with the pitiful returns provided by banks in recent years appear to have discovered a solution in the form of so-called crypto lending accounts, which can pay interest rates of 18% or even higher. These products attracted millions of dollars, introducing cryptocurrencies to a completely new group of investors. Following the collapse of cryptocurrency lending companies Celsius Network, Babel Finance, and Vold due to a digital asset meltdown and the suspension of customer withdrawals, some people began to regret their decision. Unfavorable reasons have caused the Celsius Network to garner media attention in the cryptocurrency space. What exactly led to the collapse of the leading lender protocol? Welcome back to another interesting episode. In today's video, we'll be showing you the actual reason behind the Celsius fall. Do make sure to like, share, and comment below, as it also encourages us to produce more valuable content for you all. If you have a specific topic you'd like to learn, please leave us a comment below and we'll work on it for you. Unexpected events have replaced the eclipse in the cryptocurrency market, shocking participants in the market. As the Celsius saga has developed, numerous inquiries have been raised regarding the project, management, and recent network-related events. The Celsius Network is a centralized platform that offers yields on various digital currencies and assets, such as stablecoins, Ether, and Bitcoin. Although it has positioned itself as a bank, the lending protocol actually seems to function more like a hedge fund. Comparable to traditional bank savings accounts, crypto lending uses cryptocurrencies rather than fiat money. Initially, cryptocurrency lending accounts resemble bank saving accounts, but instead of using fiat currency. Upon opening an account, an investor deposits cryptocurrency and collects interest, while other investors use stablecoins, which are tokens with frequently fixed prices at $1. Many investors make deposits in Bitcoin. Some people use less popular, more unstable cryptocurrencies. Usually, interest is paid on the accounts in the same currencies that were deposited. Some have rates that fluctuate every day. Other companies lock the money up for a set amount of time and charge a fixed rate. In other words, an investor opens an account, deposits cryptocurrency, and receives interest on the deposits, just like in a bank. Deposits can be made in Bitcoin, stablecoins, or even less known, more volatile cryptocurrencies. The fact that protocols typically pay interest in the same currency as the deposit produces a range of profits. While Celsius publicly advertised interest rates range from up to 17% APY. Similarly to other lending protocols, it makes certain annual returns that are subject to change. Users can borrow money using the lending protocol and put up their cryptocurrency as security. Along with Celsius, other protocols have turned to centralized finance, or CeFi, a different approach from decentralized finance, or DeFi, in which users continue to interact with the centralized intermediary. If users choose to deposit money on the platform, Celsius guarantees a specific rate. The protocol garnered tremendous interest over the past couple of years, and the business did exceptionally well. Notably, in November 2021, the company increased the size of its most recent funding round to a staggering $750 million, valuing the company at just over $3.25 billion. Now, you might have multiple questions in your mind, such as, how big is crypto lending? How do they afford such high returns? Well, this is how. It is still small in comparison to traditional banking, but it is rapidly expanding. On May 17, Celsius reported having deposits totaling nearing $11.8 billion, while BlockFi Incorporated announced having deposits totaling more than $10 billion in the middle of June. In February 2021, Gemini Trust Co. started providing accounts, and as of last August, it reported having more than $3 billion in deposits. Now, coming to how do they afford such high returns, according to the companies that provide the accounts, they are able to lend deposits from customers to other institutional investors at even higher rates. In some cases, these institutions borrow cryptocurrency to carry out their own trades, such as betting that price of the cryptocurrency will decline or profiting from differences in the price of other financial instruments. Due to the lack of uniform regulations requiring them to disclose the precise uses of deposits, it is difficult to know what the crypto lending companies are invested in. Similar arguments can be made for decentralized finance, or DeFi, instruments that entice cryptocurrency investors with exorbitant interest rates. Interest is paid to customers directly by Celsius, BlockFi, and other cryptocurrency lending businesses. Instead of an intermediary, DeFi can manage borrowing, lending, and interest payments through computer code. It's known as yield farming to lend out cryptocurrency through DeFi and earn interest. This contrasts with staking, in which owners of a cryptocurrency permit the use of their tokens to facilitate the orderly processing of transactions on the blockchain or electronic ledger that the coin uses. What caused some crypto lending firms to fail? It can be dangerous to lend money for other people's investments because of their wagers fail and they are unable to repay you. You will be left with nothing. For their liquidity issues, Celsius, Babel, and Vold all pointed the finger at the cryptocurrency market. In order to stake in the Ethereum blockchain and receive additional returns through DeFi, Celsius made a significant investment in a token called STETH. STETH was trading at a discount, and the token became more illiquid as a result of the significant decline in the value of crypto assets in May. This made it more difficult for Celsius to raise funds for redemptions when users desire to withdraw their funds. In an apparent effort to prevent the virtual equivalent of a bank run, it stopped withdrawals in June. What actions have regulators taken in relation to crypto lending? Consumers may not realize that they are taking on significantly more risk than they would in a bank savings account. Regulators and investors advocate fear. Customers risk losing their deposits if a company goes out of business, suffers a data breach, or some other loss of customer funds because crypto accounts are not FDIC insured. A backlash already resulted from the fact that few of the companies providing the accounts first sought approval from U.S. federal regulators. A lawsuit against BlockFi was filed in July 2021 by securities regulators from Alabama, Texas, New Jersey, Kentucky, and Vermont on the grounds that the company was marketing unregistered securities. Cases against Celsius were filed by several of the same states. After the Securities and Exchange Commission threatened to sue the business, Coinbase Global Incorporated abandoned plans to offer comparable accounts. As part of a historic $100 million settlement with federal and state securities watchdogs, BlockFi declared in February that it would seek the SEC's approval for accounts that pay clients high yields for lending out their cryptocurrency. The Celsius network mystery, followed by Terra's Luna's demise, has led to a great deal of skepticism in the cryptocurrency market. As of May 2022, the cryptocurrency loan company Celsius Network LLC had over $8 billion in loans to customers and $12 billion in assets under management, or AUM. On June 12, the company made an unexpected announcement, stating that withdrawals from its platform would be discontinued due to extreme market conditions. In mid-June, the disclosure that Celsius was stopping withdrawals exacerbated the bearish market circumstances and briefly caused Bitcoin to trade below $20,000. While the larger market struggled with the bearish blues, Celsius did the unthinkable. The network outright stopped withdrawals and transfers, preventing users from accessing their money. Intriguingly, considering how the protocol's failure exacerbated a market crisis, many in the market have compared Celsius Network to Lehman Brothers. Since mid-June, withdrawals have been frozen, leading to speculations that Celsius is insolvent. Daniel Leon and Alex Mashinsky founded the company in 2017. According to data from the company, the lending protocol has lent over $8 billion to clients, as was previously mentioned. Following the recent withdrawal freeze, job cuts have also been announced by Coinbase, BlockFi, and Crypto.com. The market has been experiencing waves of bearishness occurring across the cryptoverse. According to reports, Celsius has retained the legal powerhouse Akin Gumstraws Hauer and Feld, and financial behemoth Citigroup and management consultants from Alvarez and Marshall to investigate potential financing options, despite consultant and attorney's advice to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on June 28. Celsius's management sought to avoid bankruptcy. As a result of recent network-wide rumors, the protocol has been experiencing a liquidity crisis for weeks. In particular, the Celsius network's decision to stop processing withdrawals 2 weeks ago has perplexed the cryptocurrency Twitter community. Despite this, the network still pays weekly rewards. Beyond its immediate effects, the recent Celsius conundrum has had an impact on the network's overall level of trust. The cryptocurrency world may also be significantly impacted by Celsius's market position. As one of the biggest lenders in the sector, Celsius's decision to start liquidating assets could have a negative impact on the market's momentum, as well as create a bearish social atmosphere. It has already been suggested by some participants and analysts that the company's selling may have contributed to the most recent declines and the range-bound market momentum. The tragedy of Celsius has currently been exacerbated by the overall market's bearish momentum, and it is unclear where the project will go from here. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. All the financial decisions should be made after doing your wide-spectrum research. If you found this info helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this, as it also encourages us to produce more valuable content for you all. If you have a specific topic you'd like to learn, please leave us a comment below and we'll work on it for you. Until then!